Yo, Maju. Oh, oh, bro. Today has been an absolute crazy day with that state of play. I almost forgot about the new Dragon Ball Project Multi announcement. And they got an official name, Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. I'm probably going to be calling it Squadra. But, yo, Project Multi has a bunch of new information. We got to check this out. We'll watch it in full, and then we'll break it down after. Okay, we got Frieza, Zarbon, Dodoria. Oh, I saw... I saw Bojack. English voices, let's go. I actually don't remember if it was English voices before. Oh my god, it's been so long. We haven't played this since last year. Okay, Cooler the man. Wait, Zarbon and Dodoria are attached to Frieza? No, I think it did have English voices last year. Squad up, beat down, Dragon Ball Project Multi, and the official name drop. I'm so excited for this, dude. I genuinely had a good time playing this. Is that Caulifla?
Hi everybody, I'm Yu from Bandai Namco Entertainment.
Hello everyone.
Dude, there's so many characters they can pack into this.
As you saw in the trailer at the beginning of the show, the new Dragon Ball game project, first revealed in 2024, Dragon Ball Project Multi, will officially be released under the title
Gekishin Squadra. Gekishin Squadra. How many of you guys are still going to call it Project Multi?
Gekishin Squadra is the first ever team-oriented Dragon Ball game that gives fans from around the world the freedom to play as their favorite characters in a multiplayer battle anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. With that said, the gist of Gekishin Squadra is simple. Each player will choose a hero character to
Damn, I want to go back. I saw Bojack.
Level up your characters by defeating
We'll go break it down frame by frame after. This is cool, man. This game has a lot of personality. The gameplay was really fun. The UI was kind of nauseating at first, but once you got used to it, you didn't really notice it anymore. But for spectators, it would be kind of tough. Unless they change a few things, so we'll have to see.
Our design philosophy with Gekishin Squadra is to provide an enjoyable experience even when the skill gap between players may seem too large. Don't worry though, players with a deeper understanding of the game will have an edge over others. But we've made intentional design choices that incorporate many different variables to provide a varying experience between matches.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
To make Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra more enjoyable for everyone, we are working on expanding support beyond the mobile and PC version to include console.
Oh, that's right. It was only on mobile and PC for the beta. So console, yes, that's good.
Can fight each other.
Crossplay support, absolutely.
Save support, allowing game progress and save data.
Big W. Cross save, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was sad I couldn't play on my mobile phone and PC same accounts.
On a mobile device outside. To make sure our game is ready for all players on each platform, we will be holding a network test from June 12th to June 16th. There will be
no shot. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's a beta next week and I won't be home for the first 4 days. I'm bringing, okay. It's on mobile. I can play on my phone. But I'm going to bring my laptop. I'm going to LA for Summer Games Fest, festivities and all that shit. But I need to play this. I need to make videos on this. What? June 12th to the 16th? Okay. I'm gonna have to set aside some time. And new characters will be in this network test. Sorry for pausing. That's exciting.
Additional character from last year's beta test, so keep an eye out.
Okay, so we saw Caulifla and Bojack.
A lot of valuable feedback from our players during the regional beta test we held last year. Our upcoming network test will incorporate improvements based on these feedback.
Examples of some of the feedback we received include positive impressions on the overall graphics quality, the game rules, and the controls. At the same time,
the graphics, I'm not gonna lie, looked better than Sparking Zero in a lot of areas.
CPU opponents, the unfair advantage from the bonus of defeating the Great Ape, and of the blandness of matches, feeling like the same repeating experience. Let's start off with the Great Ape. The Great Ape was designed to intensify the flow of battle, bring matches to a close, and offer teams a chance to make a comeback.
Interesting.
While it did serve those intended purposes, we found that the comeback mechanic ended up being a source of frustration for many players. Because of that, we've removed the Great Ape from the map from the network test.
Oh.
We're currently exploring alternative ways to reintroduce the Great Ape in a different form.
Okay, they're still working on it.
Additionally, in order for us to provide a more varied
I'll
gameplay,
pause here for a second. I will say the Great Ape mechanic, it functioned exactly like Rayquaza and Zapdos in Pokemon Unite. But essentially, the way it was is whoever gets Zapdos, Rayquaza, and also Great Ape in this game, you essentially win the game. It's kind of hard to defend against it because of the buffs that you get out of that. So I'm glad that they're looking to rework that because I was kind of worried that it would go the same Pokemon Unite route. Pokemon Unite has gotten a little bit better in that way that there are ways that you can defend on it with team communication and support. I will say in the beta though, there was only like 1 or 2 times where we lost the Great Ape and still was able to put up a good fight and win. It only happened twice, and I have recorded matches of it. But it's not impossible. I like that they're going to rework that, though. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you guys are excited for more Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. I almost said Project Multi again. Upgrades at 38%, even higher. And man, let me know in the comments, how excited are you for this game?
experience, we are planning to implement 2 major updates. First, we are introducing a new system called the Divine Rule. At the start of the match, 2 special rules will be chosen at random that will influence the entire match.
Random elements?
The rules can have all sorts of effects. For example, one rule might cause an explosion to occur when a player is defeated, blowing away all nearby enemy players.
Oh.
While another rule might spawn special enemy NPCs that rewards a lot of experience when defeated. By introducing different rules to each match, we hope to bring more variety
Deborah.
to the
Hope we got a lot of
gameplay
sword
experience.
attacks. That's interesting.
Secondly, we're adding special
I can see that being kind of annoying, though.
specifically for damaging the Gods of Destruction, the Gekishin Burst. With this implementation, Gods of Destruction will be immune to rush attacks and skills. Attackers will need to strategically use Gekishin Bursts, while defenders will have to protect their gods while trying to strike back at the attackers.
Okay, so making towers a little bit more engaging in that way.
A wider range of strategies and provide a more varied gaming experience. That covers 2 of the biggest changes we're implementing, but there are other updates as well. So please experience them for yourselves during the network test.
Gekishin Squadra.
We'll be sharing
Squadra.
further updates through our official X account, as well on our new Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, we already
pages.
in there. Yo,
So
Frieza's
be
gonna
sure
be
to follow
Frieza's
us
gonna be
to
kind of
stay
hyped though.
informed.
You got
We will
Zarbon and
also
Dodoria
start
there.
an official Gekishin Squadra Discord server.
Do they go away
This
when
is
he
a
levels
part
up?
for a Dragon Ball game. And the Discord server is a great place to find friends to play the game with. So be sure to join from the description
Okay,
below.
yeah, we're in the Discord too. Oh, it's only
That's
20
it
seconds
for
left.
today's video.
We're working very hard to launch the game sometime in 2025, so stay tuned. See you all on the battlefield of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra.
Okay, cool. So they're still trying to release the game this year, which is exciting. And there's a beta next week. So there's plenty of time for a lot of us to prepare for that. June 12th to June 16th, so about 4 to 5 days. I'll definitely be playing this, man. I'm so ready. I've been waiting for this to come back, and there's a lot of cool things that they talked about. Specifically, they mentioned the computer element, which was annoying. Like when you would try to do some matchmaking, it would prioritize picking computer teammates and computer opponents, which was frustrating because there was a decent amount of people playing. They were just trying to like protect like the newer players. I also didn't like that the card system,
The unfair advantage.
I'm kind of blocking it. The card system on the bottom left, and this font is blocking it too. The card system, it's like the perk system and like different items you can get in usual mobile games, but you could only unlock it once you got to a certain rank. So you had to play against a bunch of computers over and over again until you eventually got the cards to unlock and like play with them, because they did transform the gameplay quite a lot. I don't know how I feel about this randomized element. What would they call it? Divine Draw. These 2 are interesting. So there's a bunch that they have, like enemy bomb. Enemy heroes and NPCs explode when KO'd, blows away nearby enemies. Might be good specific defensive purposes. You just use this to kind of like, if an enemy's like attacking you, you can attack a nearby regular monster for just to kill it and explode and knock the enemies away from you and get a little bit more space in that way. But that's kind of random. This one is more interesting though. The Cell Junior Extra XP. So there is the elements between MOBA games like this where sometimes enemies can like start steamrolling you and you don't know really what to do if they take in all the camps. You can kind of stay within the match by getting a hold of these Cell Juniors. They're going to give you a lot more XP when you KO Cell Juniors specifically, so we can get a whole lot of XP and get back some levels in that way. I want to see How many of them are here? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I see on screen right now. Maybe one more back here. Interesting. So this is definitely I don't know if that's food related. Yeah, that's got to be food related right there. Oh, there's even more. Shit. Okay, so there's about 8. And it could be anything.
2 special rules will be chosen at random that will influence the
Randomized though, man. I don't know how I like that. Like, it's fun, but a random element being introduced in that way is, you know, it could be good. It could be good. Let's go back a little bit to the beginning. I did see BoJack. Android 18 was so good. Hey, yo, Gohan just uppercutted BoJack. That's the execution. This shit is crazy. So Frieza, we did see Zarbon and Dodoria walking next to him, but like they're part of his actual like character. That's funny. So looking at the hero selection here, these are all attackers with the red icons. So Deborah, yo, Majub, oh shit. Oh, bro, my man's is here. I'm ready. The main. So these are the DPS, the damage dealers. Trunks was insane late game. Trunks, I feel like Goku was more consistent from the beginning to middle to end, but Trunks just got so crazy at like end game. And same thing with like Android 18. She was really good. I didn't see a whole lot of Piccolos, but I did start to play as him, and a lot of the top tier players. Shout outs to Aizen. I was watching a bunch of his videos. Like Piccolo players are pretty good and can kind of like snipe you from the back, from what I gathered. Deborah, Majub, and look at BoJack, man. They always show. That's the interesting thing too. The portrait of the character that you're picking is always shown in their final form. And as you play through the game, you continuously get levels. You see BoJack, his normal form is here, and then his powered up form is here. They don't really have that on Majub. It doesn't look like he transforms, which is interesting. But then again, how would you showcase that, right? You'd have to, you know. They do show that for Goku and Trunks as well, so interesting. I kind of wanted to see more of the tanks. Are there any... try to see if there's any like sneak peeks that we can kind of see in the background. Okay, wait, we see Zarbon and Dodoria right here. Dodoria's back here. Zarbon is actually really close to Frieza. Get ready, guys. We're going to be collaborating with a bunch of different channels for this because I had so much fun with it in the beta, and I've just been fiending and waiting for it to come back. And these changes that they've made seem to be pretty good. I'm not too happy about the randomized elements to affect the matches. It's whatever. We'll have to wait and see how that actually plays out and if it's actually a good functioning thing. One thing that I was hoping they would address, or at least maybe they will eventually, is the fact that when it comes to your final tower and the enemies break the glass covering the Dragon Ball, it's so hard to defend that. Once that glass is broken, literally anybody could just walk right past you. No matter if you're punching them, even if you use CC on them, they just walk over and touch the Dragon Ball. The match is kind of over. It's kind of hard to defend in that way. So my biggest concern is that more so than the Great Ape, because the Great Ape is whatever. If you lose that, you lose that. There are ways to kind of defend against it, but I hope that they don't take it out completely. At least let us be able to use it and defend against that. But I feel like the glass at the very end, when you secure the W, it should be a little bit easier to play defense in that way. The new characters look really cool. I'm glad that they're pulling characters from like movies. Obviously, we knew that was going to happen with Cooler in the beta, but I'm just saying it's like to see like another movie character introduced in here. And then we got Dragon Ball Super characters as well. We knew that like they're going to be pulling from all eras of Dragon Ball. Kid Gohan is in here like slapping up Goku and shit. You know, like there's going to be so much of this. I'm excited. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so this is like BoJack, Cooler, Deborah, and Freezy Pop. And assuming that, you know, because obviously we don't see Zarbon and Dodoria here, and just Frieza, you see in this next frame, when they show both teams taking off, this kind of does confirm right here that Zarbon and Dodoria are attached to Frieza as part of the kit. And so Frieza might be really strong. Depending on how many moves and stuff he has, I could imagine Zarbon obviously will have his transformation element. Dodoria probably has like a chase down effect if somebody's trying to get away, fly in like what he tried to do to Dende. And it's kind of like if they function as individual, I doubt they function as individual characters, but they're gonna have to be some restrictions on them because they can be kind of busted in that way. Goku ended up being, I kind of ignored playing as Goku like from the beginning just because it's Goku. You know, he's obviously going to be good, but he ended up being really fun. I loved using Kaioken to maximize Goku's Kamehameha. Even when he was like in Super Saiyan, you can actually use it to buff that. which is really cool. Kid Gohan ended up being really good, but nobody unlocked him until the very, very end. So I don't really see too much of how like the HUD looks now. I mean, you kind of get a look here. It still kind of looks similar. The characters popping up during the supers, I loved it, man. But like for spectators, it might be kind of rough for them. But overall, I kind of like the changes. I'm excited that we get a regional beta test coming back. Crossplay is a big deal. The fact that this is going to be on Nintendo Switch too, that's good, man. It's going to be really good. I saw like in the Discord people talking about it coming to Switch. Big deal right there. Mobile devices. There's going to be a lot of people playing this game, and I kind of hope that they support it for a really long time. There's lots of Dragon Ball games. There's no shortage of Dragon Ball characters, I mean, that they can choose from. So there's a whole lot that they can do in that aspect. I can't wait for the beta. I'll be trying to stream it from my hotel room and, of course, putting out some videos and playing some matches with the other content creators and whatnot. So, hope you guys look forward to that. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Dragon Ball Project Multi videos on the way. You don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching, man. Oh, good times. Good times. Today was a day, bro.